Hello, Anaya.
Hi, Mr. Wise.
All right. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Wise, did you see the email I sent you?
Probably.
I sent it from like my regular email.
Oh, yeah, you're Naya, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Um, yeah. Did you ever ask me for like a letter of recommendation once upon a time? Back, for your
I don't think so.
okay, so here's what I do, right? I ask, I'm happy to write letters of recommendation, and I will do that for you. But I ask for like, in return, you have to email me like 5-6 sentences of why you think I'm a halfway decent teacher. Like I want you to pretend you're nominating me for some teacher award and say, Mr. Weiss is, why you think I'm a halfway decent teacher. 5-6 sentences, just in an email. It doesn't have to be a letter. It doesn't have to be professional. Just 5 or 6 sentences.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I will do that too. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Xavion. Hello, Jamari. Hello, Troy. Hello, Jalen. Hi, Louise. Hello, Marston. Hello, Clement. Hello, Ariana. Hello, Sanaya. Hello, Joey Pickerel. Hi, Ashton. Big Leaf.
Yo,
Yo.
now you talking to me, bro.
Hi, Blaze. I just got kicked out of a secret cooking society. I spilled the beans. What's a frog's favorite type of shoes? Open-toed sandals. Blunt pencils are really pointless. 6:30 is the best time on the clock, hands down. 2 Wi-Fi engineers got married. The reception was fantastic. I just got fired from a job as a set designer. I left without making a scene. What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. One of the cows didn't produce milk today. It was an utter failure. Adam and Eve were the first ones to ignore the Apple terms and conditions.
That was a good one.
Refusing to go to the gym is a form of resistance training. So I have question of the day for you. Hang on a second. So next Monday, a week from today, anyone who wants to come back to school to do in-person learning can come back. I'm just wondering, can you show by a thumbs up if you are planning to come back to in-person learning starting next Monday? Thumbs up, you're planning to come back. Luis, all right. Anyone else planning to come back next Monday? All right. Marston, Deshaun planning to come back? All right, very cool. Yeah, that should be something, having having Devon and Deshaun in class.
Ew.
Yeah. It's all right. Devon seems to have himself a Hispanic girlfriend. They can't communicate with each other.
That is so cute.
Isn't that cute?
She done already got him a school boo.
A school boo. So anyone who did not do the assignment before we left for the break, I had it on forms, but now I've changed it. It's on a platform called Quizzes. So if you go to the, your grade book to click on the assignment, the last assignment before break, you will see that it's on something called Quizzes. Make sure that you put in your name when you do it. But this will allow you to redo it if you don't get the score you want. But I think it will also show you which problems you got wrong, but it won't give you the answers, which is an issue I've been having with forms. So that's that story. Anyone do anything fun and exciting over the break? Work, huh? Yeah. How those donuts treating you? Johnny Wood, pull up your mask, please. No, thank you, sir. Trying to get the camera, you know. Thank you. All righty then. I took my 9-year-old daughter to Six Flags last Monday. That was pretty fun.
And you didn't
I did not. I decided it was Daddy-Daughter Day.
I'm gonna be on the next couple of years.
Yeah, I hope so.
Already got it on.
Hello, Bryce. Hello, Deshaun. Hello, Gerald. Hello, Michaela. All righty. So before we left for break, we talked about sine, cosine, and tan. SOHCAHTOA. Remember SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So for example, sine of x, here's x, right? Sine is opposite. What's opposite x? Here's opposite, right? Across from x, that's opposite. It's 36, right? 36 is opposite. And what's the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is 39. 36 over 39. That is sine of x. What is cosine of x? Cosine is adjacent, right? Adjacent over hypotenuse, A over H, adjacent over hypotenuse. So your answer is 15 over 39. What is tan? Tan of x. Opposite over adjacent. What's opposite? Opposite is 36. What's adjacent? 15. Can I have a thumbs up, please, if you remember what I'm talking about? If you're getting the cobwebs out. Thumbs up if we're good. Thank you, Ashton. Troy, thank you. Sanaya, thank you. Leaf, thank you. Bryce, thank you. Thank you, Anaya. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So how about Z? That was X. Now we're going to talk about Z. Here's Z over here, right? So what's sine of Z? Now what's opposite Z? This guy is opposite Z, right? So sine of Z is opposite, which is 15, over the hypotenuse, 39. 15 over 39 is sine of Z. What's cosine of Z? Here's the adjacent, right? Adjacent. Cosine of Z is 36 over 39. What's tan of Z? Opposite, 15 over 36, adjacent. Okay. All right, all right, all right. How about this? Okay, same thing. Wait, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna go over here. All right. Once again, here's X. X is right here. What's sine of X? What's opposite X? Opposite is 20. What's the hypotenuse? 25. 20 over 25. Cosine X. Wait, I'm gonna write this again. SOHCAHTOA. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. What's adjacent? 15, right? 15 over 25. What's tan? Tan is opposite over adjacent. What's opposite X? Opposite of X, here's opposite, 20 over 15, right? One more time. Now we're going to talk about Z. Here's Z. What's sine of Z? Well, what's opposite Z? Opposite Z is 15, right? 15 over what's the hypotenuse? 25. There you go. That's sine of Z. What's cosine of Z? Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, 20 over 25. What's tan of Z? Tan is opposite over adjacent. Yeah, opposite over adjacent. 15 over 20. Okay. Are we okay there? I need another thumbs up if we're still okay. Deshaun, thank you. Sanaya, thank you. Bryce, thank you. Ashton, thank you. Luis, thank you. Clement, thank you. Blaze, thank you. Gerald, thank you. All right, very good, very good, very good, good, good. All right. Now we're going to find the length of a side using sine, cosine, tan. SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. All right. So in this first problem, you see how we have this angle here. This here, is that X, is that opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Can anyone maybe put that in the chat for me? Is X opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Anybody put that in the chat? Nobody? X, is X opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Nobody can tell me if X is opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Nobody? Ah, it's opposite. Esteban, opposite. And what is 15? It would be adjacent if it wasn't directly across from the right angle. This is the adjacent here. So 15 is the hypotenuse. In other words, we've got the opposite, O, and we've got the hypotenuse, H. Which function uses the O and the H? Sine. Because we're dealing with opposite and hypotenuse, we're going to use sine. Alrighty then. Sine, here's what we write. Sine 35 equals opposite X over 15. I'm going to put sine 35 over 1. Now I'm going to cross multiply. Cross multiply. What? Yep. And I'm going to say 1x, or x, equals 15 sine 35. What? Now you're going to take your handy dandy calculator, turn it sideways, and type 15 times 35, and then hit sine, and then hit equals, and you get 8.6. If you're using this handy dandy calculator, all you got to do is type 15 sine 35. Just like that. Just type it as you see it. Hit enter. Boom. 8.6. Ooh. Boom. 8.6. Okay. Amar, I don't know. It seems like Synergy is slow today. I'm very sorry for your struggles. Sorry about that. Okay. May I have a thumbs up if you understand what I did there, please? Thank you, Clement. Well, Clement understood. Joey Pickerel, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Anaya. Let's try another one. Here we go. We've got 46 degrees. This guy here, is that opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Oh, and let me write this again. So, Toa, is it? The hypotenuse, the right angle points to the hypotenuse. 17 is, isn't that across from the 46 degrees? It's opposite, right? 17 is opposite the 46 degrees. And what's the x? X is the hypotenuse. So once again, I got OH. OH. IO. O and H, that's sine again. Okay, so sine 46 equals 17 over x. Oh, all right. Sine 46 equals 17 over x. I'm putting this over 1. Now I'm going to say sine 46x equals 17. Remember back in the day, 3x equals 12. What do? You divide by 3, right? So over here, we're going to divide by sine 46. So x equals, what's 17 divided by sine 46? On your handy dandy phone calculator, turn sideways. You do 17 divided by 46 sine. It equals, and you get 23.6. There you go. 23.6. How about this one? Once again, SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. All right. Here we have this angle, and I'm got this side. What's this side? Is that opposite? No. What side is x? Did anyone tell me? Is that opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Nobody. X is going to be the adjacent side. Oh. And 12 is the hypotenuse. So I have A and H, adjacent and hypotenuse. What function do I use? A cosine. All right. Cosine 22 equals x over 12. Right? Put cosine 22 over 1. Now I'm going to cross multiply. 1x or x equals 12 cosine 22. Handy dandy calculator. Sideways. 12 times 22 cosine equals 11.12. 11.1. There you go. Sorry, I've been sitting a long time. Okay. Over here, SOHCAHTOA. Here's 50 degrees. That side is adjacent, right? That's adjacent. X is hypotenuse. I've got A and H. What function uses A and H? Cosine. Okay. Cosine 50 equals 10 over X. Put cosine 50 over 1. Cross multiply. Cosine 50X equals 10. X is going to equal 10 divided by cosine 50. Handy dandy calculator. Sideways. What is 10 divided by 50 cosine? Equals 15.55, which you have to turn into 15.6, right? Because that second 5 there rounds the first 5 to a 6, right? 15.6. Okay. Can I have a thumbs up if you're still with me, please? You with me? You good? You hanging in there? Can I have a thumbs up? Clement, thank you. Gerald, thank you. Deshaun, thank you. Michaela, thank you. Ashton, Blaze, thank you. Jalen, thank you. Hey, COVID Johnny. All right. How about this guy? In this problem, we got this angle here, and this is opposite, right? Is this the hypotenuse? No, it's adjacent. Opposite and adjacent, what's that? SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. What's that? That's tan. Tan 32 equals opposite X over 19. I'm going to say 1x or x equals 19 times tan 32. Handy dandy calculator. Sideways. What's 19 times 32 tan? 11.87, which means 11.9, right? If it gives you, if it tells you that you got to round to the nearest 10th, right? That's one place after the decimal point. Okay, gotcha, Bryce. Okay. How about over here? SOHCAHTOA. I've got this angle here, and this is opposite. This is adjacent. What's opposite and adjacent? Cosine. No, it's not cosine. What's opposite and adjacent? Tan. All right, tan 63 equals 17 over x. Tan 63 over 1, and I've got tan, whoops. Tan 63x equals 17. Let's divide by tan 63. X equals 17 divided by tan 63. Handy dandy calculator. What is 17 divided by 63 tan? 8.66, which means you have to type 8.7. Okay. Over here, I've got this angle. This side, that's opposite. That side is adjacent. What are you going to use? Tan. Over here, you have from 17, this is opposite. And this is hypotenuse. O and H. SOHCAHTOA. O and H, that's sine. All right, sine 17 equals x over 16 over 1. X equals 16 sine 17. Handy dandy calculator. 16 times 17, but hit sine first, equals 4.677, or 4.7, because you got to round up. Okay. Bryce, do you have this calculator? What type of calculator do you have? I've been showing how to do that on the phone. Look, here, on your phone, all right? You turn it sideways. This particular problem, you hit 16, you type 16 times. You got to hit 17 first. You hit 17 and then the sign button, 17 sign. Then hit equals. Okay. Let me know if that doesn't work. Over here, what have I got? I've got this angle. I have adjacent and hypotenuse. Adjacent, hypotenuse, that is cosine. right? Over here, I got this angle. I have adjacent. I have hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse is going to give me cosine. Okay. Over here, I have this angle. I have opposite. I have hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse, that's sine. Okay. Over here, I have this angle. I have opposite. I have adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. I do tan. Tan 50 equals 15 over x, right? Okay. Let's see what your assignment looks like. Here we go. Angle F is 90 degrees. Angle D is 58. DE equals 42. Find the length of X to the nearest tenth of a foot. All right, from 58, X is opposite, right? X is opposite. 42 is the hypotenuse. We're going to use sine. All right. X is opposite, 42 is hypotenuse. We're going to use sine. Sine of angle D is opposite over hypotenuse, or X over 42. 42 sine 58 equals your answer. (42 sine 58). (35.6 feet). Okay. Make sure you type in 0.6, 35.6 feet. Because it says the nearest tenth of a foot. See that here? The nearest tenth of a foot. Okay. Triangle MNO. O measures 90 degrees. M is 57 degrees. NO is 65. Again, I have opposite over hypotenuse. I'm going to go to a new question. Okay. Here we have adjacent and hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine, right? So I'm going to put adjacent X over hypotenuse 57. Cosine 24 equals X over 57. I'm going to multiply 24 times 57. Cosine 24 times 57, or 57 times cosine 24. Either way. And you're going to get 52.1. See how 52.07 rounds to 52.1. Oops. $52.1. Yes, there you go. Okay. That's how you do today's assignment. Today it is on Delta Math. All right. So go ahead and start your assignment. Please finish your assignment. It's 10 quick problems. I'll be right back. All right, let me take a look. No, 8.2.1 is not delta math. Hold on. Yeah, the special right triangles is, I'm using a new platform called Quizzes. All right, so you need to click on the assignment and it should open up quizzes for you. Let me know if that's not working. All right, Xavier, have a good day. Say no to drugs. We are doing Delta Math, please. It is Delta Math. Hold on. Finding a side using trig, 8 point. 8.1.2, finding a side using trig.
Hey, Weiss, I'm done.
And I have a good day. Say no to drugs.
Okay. Hey, Weiss, I have a question. You remember the test you was telling us about?
It was actually a homework.
Huh?
The last assignment before the break you talking about?
Yeah, that one. I sent it back to you, but I feel like I still did it wrong. So
Okay. Uh, Okay, so did you do just the problems I asked you to do?
Yes.
Okay. You got a pencil?
Um. Okay, I'll type it on my phone.
All right. Number 2,
Mm-hmm.
10,
Okay.
16,
Mm-hmm.
17, and that's it. 2, 10, 16, 17.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, gang, I'm gonna end today's meeting. Email me if you have any questions. Have a good day. Say no to drugs. Get your work done.